All right, YouTubers, for all you expats, you tourists, whoever's staying in the Philippines longer, great thing. We can do our visa extensions online. It's under the Bureau of Immigration E-services. So I'm gonna walk you through how to fill this thing out. It's simple, it's efficient, it saves you money and time. So let's get on with the video. Okay, once you get to their website, this is the page you should be. You're going to either log in or create an account. And this is their website, and I'll post it again down in the description box. When you get to that page, get logged in, this is what you're going to see. And you want to go down in the corner, you want to click on the tourist visa extension. And this will take you to a form page to fill out. And this is the top half of the form. It's really real simple and short. You're going to put in how many month extension you want, 1, 2, or 6. Now this one, the reason, more than likely you're going to be tourist, because if you any of the other reasons, you got a different visa. And the date of entry is when your passport shows you arrived in the Philippines. Date of validity, it's the date that your visa renewal is due. You can look at your last renewal or the passport thing. It'll give you a date when you have to renew it, and that's the date you select there. And if you put the wrong date, it will kick up and tell you, no, that's not the correct thing. Names. Okay, in the Philippines, they don't use middle names a lot. So my first name is Farley, my middle name is Gene, but on their records, they show me as Farley Gene, my first name. So check your receipts. If that's how your name is done, be sure and enter it that way, because this is one of the times it kicked back. ACR card. You have to have an ACR card to fill this out. You don't want to use the ACR serial number. It's the next number down that's the number you're going to use. The delivery, the pickup location, don't worry about the pickup location. You have to enter something, and you put in where the immigration office is that you went to before. Or if you use the service, they're going to be close to that immigration office. All right, that was a pretty simple form to fill out. Like I said, it was a little confusing on a couple things that I had to call them to verify. If you've been in the Philippines very long, you don't want to mess up, because then what could be a 2 or 3 day process could be 2 or 3 month process for them to fix it. So when you fill this form out, you hit submit. If you did anything wrong or it doesn't match their records, it's going to kick back to you, give you a warning. There's a phone number you can call. It's on that website. And surprisingly, they answer the phone right away. And we're real quick to tell me, like I said, the ACR card number issue and so on. So I think the second time I went through it and got it filled out right, it cleared, went through. It takes you then to the next page, which I couldn't go to in this because I've already done it. But it's just the payment page. And they take Visa, and they will take GCash, but it's listed under the Mayo button, and you click on that, and then it opens up, says Mayo/GCash. And mine was, I did the 2-month extension again, just so I could show you guys that the amount. It was 2,800 pesos, which if you're using these service places, you're going to pay about 3,800 or more. Processing time. The first time I did it, I tried to select the 6 month, like I said, and it just wouldn't let me. So I did the 2 month, and it went right through. You will get an email, and I mean fairly quickly, saying they received your payment. Your payment was successful. The first time I did it, they emailed me my documents. It was like 4 or 5 hours, and I got everything. This time when I did it, it was 2 days before they emailed me my paperwork. It's the Philippines. Get used to it. It's still, for somebody like me, I'm a 3.5 hour drive from Davao. That's where I have to go. And, you know, when you start adding up your fuel bill, and if traffic, whatever happens, and sometimes we spent the night, well, we go anywhere from 5,000 pesos to 15,000 pesos just to go up there and do a visa. This is just a good thing. So the time, I said it, the first day it was fast. The second time I did it, 2 days was a little bit long. But fill your visa extension things, do them a week in advance, at least a week in advance. I've done them 2 weeks in advance. And I did that in person at an agency, but we had to go to Davao for another reason, and I just did my extension then. Again, as I said, the extension date, mine is on the 18th. That's when it has to be in. They don't care, as long as it's not more at immigration. I even went in and talked to them, and they said 2 weeks before is fine. They really don't like it any earlier than that, but they do recommend a week to 10 days. So 1 week to 2 weeks before that due date, and your due date's gonna always be the same. It's always, like mine is the 18th. Whatever month comes due, it's always on the 18th. So that's a good thing. I hope this helped you guys. I put the link in the description for their website. If you have any more questions, if I skip something or you don't understand, shoot me a comment and I'll try to answer you. All right, appreciate you watching. I hope this helped everybody.